Yes. Now we'll discuss about the AIMS November 2018 question paper. First of all, question number 1. Left superior intercostal vein drains into. Options are A. Hemiazygous vein, B. Brachiocephalic vein, C. Azygous vein, D. Internal thoracic vein. So first of all, we'll make a diagram. Here is position of this is thoracic vertebra. This is thoracic vertebra. Here is position of body of sternum. This is body of sternum. Here is position of azygous vein. So this is site of the azygous vein. This is right side, and on left side there is hemiazygous vein. So this vein is azygous vein. This is hemiazygous vein. Hemiazygous vein. And here this is internal thoracic vein accompanying the artery. This is internal thoracic vein. Internal thoracic vein. Sternum, on each side of the sternum, internal thoracic vein accompanying the artery. And in each intercostal space, you can see here, these are two anterior intercostal vein. These are two anterior intercostal vein. These are anterior intercostal vein. So in each space there is two anterior intercostal space, anterior intercostal vein, and posteriorly here is posterior intercostal vein. This is posterior intercostal vein. Posterior intercostal vein is single. This is one, and it gives collateral. So this vein anastomose with this vein, and it gives collateral. This is collateral of this. So this posterior intercostal vein here it gives collateral, and posterior intercostal vein itself anastomose with the upper vein, upper anterior intercostal vein of the space. So this is anastomose with this vein, and this collateral vein anastomose with this vein. So also on the left side, and this is collateral vein. So these are the posterior intercostal and anterior intercostal vein. This is internal thoracic vein, this is collateral vein. As you know, here is position of, this is upper limb, Here is lower vein. And here lies external intercostal muscle. Here is internal intercostal muscle, and this is innermost intercostal muscle, or intercostalis intima. So here this is costal groove. This costal groove here, in this costal groove, uppermost structure is vein. So it has vein, then artery, then nerve. So nerve. So here vein, artery and nerve from superior to inferior side in each costal groove. Vein, artery and nerves are present, and these collaterals are present here. Collateral veins are present here in lower margin of the intercostal space. So this is upper part of the intercostal space. In the costal groove, vein, artery, nerve is present in this sequence. Now we will discuss about the posterior intercostal vein. This is posterior intercostal vein. As you know, these are two brachiocephalic veins. This is right and left brachiocephalic vein. This is superior vena cava. This is superior vena cava. These are two right and left brachiocephalic veins. And here is position of inferior vena cava. Here are right and left renal vein, and these are two common iliac vein. So these are inferior vena cava. These are the common iliac vein. Common iliac vein. Here is position of A-gyrus vein. This is A-gyrus vein. This is A-gyrus vein. And on right side A-gyrus vein, and on left side this is accessory hemi-gyrus vein, and this is hemi-gyrus vein. So this is accessory hemi-gyrus vein, accessory hemi-gyrus vein, and this is hemi-gyrus vein, and this is A-gyrus vein. First posterior intercostal vein. First posterior intercostal vein of right and left side both. First drains into right side, drains into the right brachiocephalic vein, and left side it drains into left brachiocephalic vein. And first is known as highest intercostal vein. So first is known as highest posterior intercostal vein. So first is highest posterior intercostal vein, drains into brachiocephalic vein on right side and also on left side. Here is second, third and fourth. Second, third and fourth. Second, third and fourth. Join to form superior intercostal vein. So this is superior right, superior intercostal vein, formed by joining of the second, third and fourth posterior intercostal vein. Here is fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Here is fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Intercostal vein, posterior intercostal vein. On right side, superior intercostal vein drains into A-gyrus vein, and A-gyrus vein drains into the superior vena cava. And on left side, second, third, fourth, second, third, fourth, join and form the left superior intercostal. So this is left superior intercostal. So this is left superior intercostal, this is right superior intercostal. Right superior intercostal drains into agigus vein and left superior intercostal drains into brachiocephalic vein, left brachiocephalic vein. This is left brachiocephalic vein. Question is, left superior intercostal vein drains into. This is left superior intercostal vein, it drains into brachiocephalic vein. So correct answer is brachiocephalic vein. And the thing you can see here, and think about the other options like hemizygous vein and azygous vein and internal thoracic vein. So discuss all these veins. So here you have seen the superior vena cava, here is superior vena cava, here azygous vein drains, and through azygous right superior intercostal vein drains, and on left side second, third, fourth joint to form left superior intercostal vein, and it drains to the left brachiocephalic vein. And here you can see azygous vein, it receives accessory hemizygous, and this accessory hemizygous receives 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th posterior intercostal on left side. And here is 9th, 10th and 11th. 9th, 10th and 11th. There is 9th, 10th and 11th. These also drains into azygous vein. Here 9th, 10th, 11th drains into hemizygous vein, and hemizygous vein drains into azygous vein. Now, how these veins are formed? This azygous vein is formed by, here you can see this one vein here is, this is lumbar azygous. This is inferior vena cava. So it is connected with the inferior vena cava. This is right lumbar azygous. And here right ascending lumbar. This is right ascending lumbar. And here is right subcostal. So three veins here join. Right azygous, right ascending lumbar and right subcostal vein join to form the azygous vein. And on left side slightly different. Here is subcostal vein like the right side. Here is ascending lumbar exactly like the right side. This is left ascending lumbar, left subcostal and left azygous vein, left lumbar azygous vein. So here is difference. Lumbar azygous vein, it is connected with the left renal vein. So remember, left lumbar azygous vein is connected to left renal vein, not to inferior vena cava. So this is difference to right and left side. So these are system, azygous system, where you have seen the posterior intercostal veins, how drains into the azygous vein, hemizygous, and ultimately superior vena cava, and also connected with the inferior vena cava. Now, here in this diagram, you can see this part. One option is hemizygous vein. Left superior intercostal vein drains into. Left superior intercostal vein drains into here. Left brachiocephalic vein. Answer here. First option is hemizygous vein. So this is hemizygous vein. So this option is wrong. And azygous vein, this is azygous vein. And another thing is internal thoracic vein. This is internal thoracic vein. as you know, internal thoracic vein accompanying the internal thoracic artery, and right side, right internal thoracic vein drains into right brachiocephalic vein, and left internal thoracic vein drains into left brachiocephalic vein. So this is all about the AIIMS November 2018 question number 1. Thank you.